Welcome to a game between SnowAngel and Moloch, both Master 3 players, around 4.3k MMR. He starts the game, Zerg starts immediately by sending an overlord to a curious location in his natural base instead of here. He doesn't plan to scout with it at all. And then something very weird is about to happen here. He starts with a extractor trick 15 hatch. It's a very aggressive build. You basically have a hatch that looks like the same as 16 hatch when you scout it as Terran, but the pool is much faster. You get a lot faster links. The idea is to try and cancel this natural base, sneak the Zerglings around the Reaper, and get a cancel here. Perhaps even kill if you're lucky. Oh, the Terran messes up. So the game starts with aggression right away, and Gas is gonna come behind it. So there's gonna be a follow-up of either roaches or speed links. So there's a second phase to this. Second phase to this aggression. If you would actually just drone up behind this very heavily, you wouldn't take the gas so early. You just would make a lot of queens instead, because there's a little less drones here than usual. So these three would be mining the minerals optimally here, if you wouldn't want to have a two-phase attack. Anyway, here comes the standard scouting SCV after this guy who made the racks. It's normal scouting timing. It's supposed to scout. This SCV is supposed to scout if it's delayed hatchery, so it would detect aggression. These are just circling around here. But this build is designed against this as well, because I see normal things as a Terran, that is me playing. So I assume normal build. Here, it still looks normal to me. If I was really sharp, I'm not, because I'm dodging the drones here, barely. I would notice there's a few less drones here than usual. I don't. I'm just checking where the third is. And here comes the cancel. Look how close this was to finish. It's so close. It's less than a second. Start my third phase. I need to check here after all this that what's his follow-up. I'm looking for Roach Foreign around 340 or something. He allows me to get the switch. If he would have one circling here, I couldn't switch. It's a sort of a mistake by him. And this is gonna be a kill, not a cancel. And at this point where he gets a kill, this opponent, while it doesn't show it in the replay, actually pauses and unpauses repeatedly, telling me to get out of the game. Yeah, I'm struggling against these links even here. Gets my marine, gets my SCV, gets inside the base to cause more havoc. And my third CC is gonna all finished, but my natural is gone. On the upside, Zerg is still... Did I miss this roach one, by the way? I'm gonna check. Yes, it's 3:30 and I should be here scouting, but I'm here dealing with the Zerglings still. I'm only now sending this to scout. It's gonna be a bit late. Yeah, he doesn't have a third base, and his drone count is higher than me. Rocket count is higher than mine, but not that much. I'm checking for the third. I don't see it. This is always alarming. You kind of want to see the third, otherwise it's usually aggression. Let's see what happens here. My vision. I see the Roach Warren now. Okay. Instead of microing with the Hellions, I decide that I need the tanks immediately. So my tanks, my Hellions are just gonna die. And I get to switch here. But the timing is late for me. I would have needed that information sooner. But he was forcing some aggression here, and it was a tough situation. He's gonna get this base again, cause there's nothing I can do. This is too late. Yep. If he gets third base now, he's miles ahead. He needs to take it though. He's a bit late in taking the third, but this is killing damage. I'm pretty much dead here. It's almost doubling my worker count. And I need to lift my third CC as my natural here. Still making my production. Only one engineering bay because I know I can't afford two. I get a one shot at this. He takes his third now. It's a bit late. But he's already almost halfway with the Mutalisk switch. And that's his third part of aggression. Saving a lot of gas for the Midas, so it's gonna be rough. And I'm still in the mode of dealing with the roaches, so I have tanks here. I do a relatively quick Marine switch here, so it's not end of the world, but I really need to see that Mutalisk that spire. Let's see, when do I notice it? It has to be on the back of my mind already, because I need to know the follow-up. I don't see anything. I need the scan. I would also actually need the scan already, but I'm not doing it yet. Zerg checks out what's in the base. He's probably relatively happy. I'm still behind in worker count, even if he's doing this aggression thing and not actually droning up. He could have like 60 workers here, but he's choosing to attempt to kill me right away. Hasn't started any upgrades yet. Could have started one. Now I see it, but it's so late again. It's so late again. The Mirais are already here. My turrets are starting, but it's too freaking late. He's killing a lot of workers. 7 down. I don't even have steam yet. I can't expand like for time. Circling back with the Mutalisks. He's gonna get the tanks. I was expecting the Midas elsewhere. And he goes to the fourth part of his aggression. His bailing speed is finishing, so he's planning an attack. The idea is that when I land my third, possibly put some SCVs working there, he's gonna crush it. And my army is probably exposed, so he wants to do that, crush that as well. This isn't an unheard set of strategy. The build is common, sort of common. Like every single follow-up I've seen before. But getting the CC cancel made all the difference. It's really hard now. He's even gonna get some mules here. Each mule is over 200 minerals worth. So it was 400 minerals right there. Down the drain. Now I'm getting more production up. Trying to get my mine production up. This is not an optimal thing here. Chasing mutas like this is usually pretty fruitless. What I scanned here is that I wanted to know if he was trying to having these units like expecting me there. My third wasn't very well set up before he attacked. I think it was kind of blessing in disguise here. I get to say my every single SCV. Let's look at the worker counts here. 61 against 52. I'm a little bit equalizing here because mules do help. So he's only ahead in. His economy isn't much greater, but it's getting better of course here. Getting more kills. 66 workers versus 48 now. I'm steaming some marauders here for no reason. Trying to deal with this mutalist. This is a killing force. He wants to kill this third with it. His strong count is 3 base saturation worth. Some of them are here, but 66 is what you need for 3 fully saturated bases. I have less, obviously. Now comes the 2-prong. Mule is here, Zerglings here. This is doing a lot of damage. I'm trying to deal with this at the same time. This is being dealt with relatively well. This is also getting dealt with. Getting 4th base gases going. Still harassing here. Let's check the upgrade counts. Working on 2-2 here. Same as me. Getting some work done with the Middleist. This is no longer crippling damage, but it's getting the second factor it is great. He lost a few mutas there though. I cleared some creep here, which is good, but I can't really go further. I only could do this too because I knew the mutas were in my main, so if they were anywhere close here, I couldn't have retreated with medivacs. Pre-splitting against the push. Attack with 2-2 would be an ideal attempt for me, I guess. But if I knew his low drone count somehow, I didn't actually need to. I wouldn't have need to push necessarily. And again, trying to check if he has Balings here waiting. Now he's setting up 2-prong again. Here comes punch 1. Zerglings go in. This time getting a lot of activities too. Punch 2 comes here. Getting work done. Getting their third also. This gets denied, which is nice. But workers died here. So far 29 workers have been killed. These medivacs are doomed to die. That's expensive. He has 2 groups of mutalists currently. This is a good trade for me. I get a few mutalists here. I'm trying with my 2-2 to get a push going. I noticed that he has a great lack of creep spread here, so I'm getting a good fight here. Lots of my marines are running instead of shooting, but because I wasn't pre-split. And these ones took a good hit, but otherwise the splits were fine. That still was a good fight for me. And this is a vulnerable spot for the Zerg because no creep spread. Overextending a little bit. This is keeping me alive, the drone count. It's still even-ish. I have less, but not that much less. Three not starting, not here either. He has high ready for it. Getting ready for two-prong again. That's his style. I really should make some depots and stuff here. Two turrets here. Trying to float my main base here. In the fourth base rotation. Getting some medevac kills, getting some SCV kills. Trying to get back with my army. Some good Widowman connections. He got a lot of damage done again. And here comes Banelings. Let's see what happens. Oh! F2 in the final moment. He could have killed some. I was pulling away, but he could have killed some. At least with manual detonation. Sends more Banelings rolling here, but my army movement was in the same direction. Now comes Middle East to Harax. My natural is pretty open, but my attack here is finding still no creep. It's getting some freebies here. Setting up mines as my defense against this army. He gets a lot of free SCVs here. I'm getting a good supply for the first time in the game. Denying his already low economy. He's denying some of mine too. I have less workers, a lot less than he, but he'll help a little bit. This is my main base, which has folded here. It's gonna get killed, I think. He's fourth and third also. Also drying, he has one base here. This got killed. He gets some Middle East in return, but it's still pretty rough. But he has no way to deal with this army. No creep. This is a relatively good force though. But it's an east place for me to fight. There's no creep. I have some mines set up. I just don't want these units too far in the creep. I need the fight to happen here, and he gives it. See how the Banelings roll. Some good splits. One good mine connection here. This is gonna be the worst of it. I tried to pull back, but he was actually microing and dodged the marauders there pretty well. It's getting a bit tight for him now though. I'm rallying, even stimming these guys apparently with F2. And now he's pretty dead. Taunting me with easy race, easy life stuff. I guess this is my new third. Finished. Tries to counter attack, but this game is over. I'm going back with all my army because I know the game is over. He's trying to get damage here. I'm making sure he doesn't get anything crippling down. Trying to surround him with mines, turrets. Something here would be nice too. He loses some, and there's some mines ready. Let's go. Boom. Here comes more towns. I hope you die in real life, he says. It's kinda sad. He's still producing, he's not giving up, but the game is over. This is blocking New Hatcher location. No creep. More towns. Now I need to pre-split this, just in case he had like a million banelings here waiting, but the game is over. Done. GG.